Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel where I like to make, create, and inspire fun art things with you. Today I have my first fall video, which includes 2 fall DIYs, and I am so happy to be starting on my fall DIYs and crafts this year. And these 2 projects turned out so cute and amazing. I am so excited to get started with you and I can't wait to share them with you. So with all that being said, let's jump right into the video and let's art today. Jumping into our first project, I am taking one of these Dollar Tree fall signs that says Happy Fall. I think these are really cute, but they really don't go with my style, so I am removing some of the extra pieces that are on it. I will be flipping it over, removing the hanger from it to get it prepared for the next step. I am just removing the nails from the back of the sign, and I will be sanding it down with this 220 sandpaper that I have on hand on both sides of the board. After I'm done sanding the board, I will be painting it. I have orange, yellow, white, and a little bit of brown acrylic paints that I'm going to mix up and make a color that I feel comfortable with. Now you can just leave it the color that the board is originally, but it kind of looks like cardboard in my opinion, so I wanted to paint both sides. Now that the paint is dry, I'm taking this scrap piece of wood, getting to where I like the position, and I will be hot gluing it down because this will act as the lid of the hat or the brim of the hat for my scarecrow, because today we are making a little scarecrow. Yay! Next, I will be taking some of this ribbon that I've had on hand that I got at Walmart on the clearance section a while back. I'm going to be hot gluing it to the brim of the hat and making it look like an old burlap hat that any scarecrow would wear. So again, I'm just pinching the fabric or burlap and hot gluing it into certain places on the brim of the hat. You have to trust the process because at first it's going to look a little weird and scattered and unpolished, but after you get it just in the right spots and then add further burlap, it looks so cute and adorable, and I just love it. Here you can see I'm using the leftover burlap ribbon, cutting pieces off, and I will be hot gluing that up the hat so that it gives it that finished look that we're looking for. And here's how it looks so far. Don't worry, we're going to add more decorations, but for right now, our scarecrow needs some hair. So I'm adding these fall leaves that Dollar Tree carries every year. I believe it comes 50 in a pack, and I separated them and hot gluing it all along the brim of the hat so it looks like his hair or his straw coming out of his hat. I am taking my black paint pen and I'm going to be drawing on his face. Now I did a couple of sketches off of the board to make sure what type of face I'm going to be drawing on. It's optional. You can start with a paint pen, you can start with a pen, or you can use a pencil. I feel okay just using my paint pen, and with any mistake you can always go over it with some extra paint and fix up. So here are his eyes. I think they're so adorable. I added a little eyebrows. Now I'm going in and making his nose a triangle nose and giving him a silly smile. Now I'm taking my black acrylic paint and I'm going to be filling in his pupils or his eyeballs or whatever you want to call them with the black acrylic paint. And I do it for both eyes. Now you see I did add some stitching to his mouth, and I will be adding more stitching later as well. Going in with some orange acrylic paint to paint his nose, and then I will be giving him some pink rosy cheeks as well. The pink was a little light, so I did add a little bit of orange to the pink, and I think it came out just perfect. I am filling the highlights in the eyes and the nose with some white acrylic paint. I did start with my paint pen, but I ran out of ink, so I'm going in with some paint. And now I'm going to be giving my little scarecrow a little bandana from the leftover burlap ribbon that I used for his hat. I'm just placing it in a V shape and hot gluing it down until it's covered. I do go back in with some fall leaves and give them some chest hair. And here's how it turned out. I think it's super cute. Now I did add a little bit more berries to the top of their hat, and I did add more leaves and some stitching to the face. I think it's so cute. I love the cartoon look of it. I think it's so adorable. I'm sorry, I'm just so happy how it turned out. And if you've been following me for quite some time, you would know I do the back side as well. And this one is just a little bit different. I did the same technique with the hat, and I gave this one some blue eyes, also some chest hair with some berries in it, and I think it came out more adorable. You can customize these however you want. You can make it fit your decor, but I just think it's such a cute way to spice up those signs. Okay, moving on to the second project. You'll be needing a few of these pumpkin signs that you can purchase at Dollar Tree. Every single year they come out with different styles and sizes. So starting off with the newer ones that are in season this year are these big pumpkins with a letter on them. Now I'm not going to be using the letter side, I'm going to be using the back side, and I'm going to be sanding it down and be adding my own paints to it. So the first group of paint is orange, yellow, red, and a little bit of white, and I'm just putting the paint on top of the pumpkin, and I'm going to be giving it its first coat. Remember, these are totally up to you. You can change the paint, you can change the style. I'm just trying to give you some ideas to help you with your fall decor as well. Moving on to my next pumpkin, it had this sign in the middle of it that said Harvest Blessings that I purchased last year from the Dollar Tree. I just removed that with my little tool, and I will be sanding it down just a bit and adding paint on top. Now I did change this further on into the project, but I forgot to record it. So you will be seeing different paint styles when I am finished painting all of my pumpkins. This jack-o'-lantern pumpkin is new at Dollar Tree also. I'm just removing the hanger and I will be painting it as well. And here's how the final pieces look. There are 4 pumpkins in total. 2 of them look like pumpkins and 2 of them have the more modern look, which are black and white stripes, which I love. So one is painted horizontally and one's painted vertically. Now I did go in and add some details to the pumpkin looking pumpkins. Moving on to your next step, you're going to be needing a floral pot. I purchased mine at Dollar Tree. It has jute twine on the top that I'm going to be painting over to add some character to it. Also, you're going to be needing a broomstick, some rocks, and some floral foam. I've had my broomstick because I went a little bit crazy, got scared, and tried to kill a bug, and I broke it. But Dollar Tree does sell broomsticks as well. I'm going to be hot gluing it in the center, adding the rocks for stability, and the floral foam to hold it in place. After I got the position that I like, I'm going to start decorating the flower pot with some floral Dollar Tree has this year, which I just love. There are these white maple leaves with pumpkin decorations on it, and I'm going to be adding some of those fall leaves that Dollar Tree carries every year onto it by hot gluing it onto the other leaves as well. And here's how I fill up my gaps. I take a popsicle stick, I add a couple leaves to it, and then I fill in the gaps. And I think it filled up pretty nicely. Now moving on to the pumpkins, I'm going to be attaching them to the broomstick. Now doing that, I'm going to find my placement. I'm going to add some hot glue, wait for that to dry, turn it over, add some more hot glue, and then I'm going to be adding some duct tape to hold it in place. And I do that with all 4 pumpkins. I did go back and add some more decor, and here's how they turned out. I am in love with how this turned out. I'm so happy. I love how you can customize it to your own decor style and how big and beautiful it is. It's just, this makes me so happy. If you can, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Click that bell notification so you can be notified every time I upload new videos. and become a part of my art family, it would mean so much. And if you haven't already, come check out my other DIYs that I have done in the past for fall as well. I am so excited to continue this series of fall and get into the fall spirit. I am so over summer and I'm ready for fall. And if you feel the same way, please leave a fall emoji down in the comments below, or just in all caps write out fall. I am so excited. And if you can also give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you want me to continue this fall series, I will deeply appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.